Sleeping Beauty, the mine that is closed, the mine that has sadly shut down, regarded by those here in the United States and around the world, from the United Kingdom to Australia to Germany to France to China to Japan to Hong Kong and every other place in between. Sleeping Beauty was always the ultimate, the queen of all Sleeping Beauty, the queen of all turquoise. We are over the moon to be able to bring this in, and this is where the big deal is, to offer Sleeping Beauty today at the very same price as it was nearly 3 years ago. Now that took a lot of work. I have about 600 to go around. We're gonna pay for the shipping and handling. There's 5 flexible payments. You have our 30-day return policy. This is gonna fit about a 6 to a 7.5 inch, 7 3/4 inch wrist. You have a little bit of manipulation on here as well, so it's gonna fit perfectly to you. For work or for play, without getting in the way, that rhymed, I didn't mean it to rhyme, but it rhymed. This is something that you will absolutely love. Look at the Sleeping Beauty. I'm not even gonna bother showing you 2 different ones because they are all the same. That high robin's egg blue. Already over 250 placing orders. If you wanna jump to the front of the queue, you can by going online at hsn.com, or you can download the HSN mobile app. While supplies last, Jennifer, tell us who created our birthday surprise.
It's Derek and Lorelia Chavez, and so when you see something like this, there's a story that goes along with this. Hopefully I say their names right in Navajo. They're called, it's called Ahiuta and Matsalema, Morning Star and Evening Star. They call the Ahiuta brothers, twin brothers who were sent by Juanilona to help Pashianka, and who are the first humans. The twins defeat the monsters with their arrows, which were shot with lightning. And so when you see this along the edges of the bracelet, you're gonna see that the little arrows are shooting out right there.
Yeah, look.
And so when they've done this, they shot the monster and he was killed. And so the first humans were then saved by the Morning Star and the Evening Star.
That's the story behind it, you see. Every single day that you wear it, you'll think back to that. 300 people now placing orders. We are rapidly getting limited. Folks, thank you for your custom tonight and today. It means so much to Jennifer and to the entire team that bring Chaco Canyon to life. There are only a handful of shows a year, and when we do them, they mean so much. I want to quickly go to the iPad. Mary says, I have been admiring Chaco Canyon pieces for a long time. Beautiful craftsmanship. Thank you, Mary. Judy's asking, how can we get this smaller bracelet? How can we get this smaller bracelet? Which one was that one? We'll come back to that, Judy. Our team are looking at that for you. Daryl says, my wife has pieces from, oh, you'll have to help me out. Is it E. Delgado?
Emerson.
Emerson Delgado. Yes, the gentleman that did it. And Paul Livingston. I love the Sleeping Beauty, and the silver work is so amazing. We love that the work is done by local craftsmen. Please tell them how much we love their work. Thank you for saying that, Daryl. We are slammed, folks. If you want this, we are close to a sellout on our birthday surprise. I want to go back to, for me, the pivotal thing about this, and that is that it's Sleeping Beauty for 119. It's not just turquoise, it's Sleeping Beauty. Jennifer, take us back to that day, because you were there a few years back when they sadly closed the mine.
Yes, I was working that day in the trading post, actually, in Globe, Arizona. And when it closed, all of a sudden, all these people were coming in, and I was wondering what was going on. And like, people were in buses and cars and just buying up loads and loads of turquoise, whether it be either in buckets or in pendants, brooches, cuffs, earrings, anything that was out there. And I was asking, what's going on? They said, they're closing the mine. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then I was telling you that I live not too far. I'm from San Carlos, but I went to school in Globe, Arizona. And I didn't know at that time that this beautiful mountain in the backyard was, so revered for its for its babies, I guess you could say, the turquoise, and people around the world loved it. And so now I'm listening to all these stories of people around the world talk about how precious this stone was. And for me, it was just an everyday thing for me. And so it's amazing to hear all these stories of people around the world talk about how they first got their Sleeping Beauty stone and how, you know, it made them feel. And so just listening to the stories that we have today, it's amazing.
It's so funny how when something is right there with us every day, we don't always appreciate it.
You don't realize it, yes, until it's gone. And so now it's like, oh my God, you know, sorry. It's a little heartbreaking, you know, thinking about it. And now as times are changing, you want to hold on to that piece of treasure, you know, with you. Treasure,
that's the key word. Jennifer just said treasure, it's treasure. Folks, we maintained the price of Sleeping Beauty 3 years after this first sold out. That's unheard of. You gotta get a Sleeping Beauty piece. Not just for you, I want you to get one and put it away for when your granddaughter turns 18. Sleeping Beauty is gone, it's done. It was always and will always be regarded as the creme de la creme, the very best that you can buy. It's clean, it's that beautiful pure blue. So whether you enjoy this every day now or you put it away for somebody you treasure, our birthday surprise, you've gotta buy it. We'll do another one at 2:50 Eastern Time. Chaco Canyon continues with the Today's Special a few moments from now. Stay with us.